Uh, we should be live now. Hello. I think the live ended. Okay, I'm really sorry. I think we got... It says I'm live now. Why's it got to do this? It says I'm scheduled for a live. I don't know what it's doing. What do you mean? I don't know if you notice the stream's down or not. Yeah, I have. Why is it doing this? Does anyone even... 5 waiting? Okay, what is gone on? Why is it doing this? Why? Okay, why do we even have to do this? Five waiting, bro. 1 watching. Hello. Right, I have to sign into my account. Wait a minute. Let me just sign into my account real quick to chat. Oh, you are kidding me. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Go. Okay. Okay, why is it not doing this? Alright. Why? Come on, YouTube, hurry up! Okay, why is YouTube doing this? It literally says 5 people are waiting. Like, what even is this? Is anyone in chat? Okay, okay, free waiting. They don't even know that it's live, I think. Hold on, I'm on my account. Wait, I can pull the link up actually. Right, so the live fucking ended for some reason because my internet died, even though I'm on Ethernet. Why did it do that? Go away! Live. This video. Can I copy the link and put it onto here? I'm on my alt account, guys, because my current account for some reason doesn't want to sign in. Fucking hell, bro. Hopefully they even realize. Hopefully they realize that it's live right now. Because my current account. Rah. Okay, so the live fucking ended because fuck YouTube. Am I right, guys? Actually, it might be my internet, to be honest, because the internet was on like 100 kilobytes per second earlier. I don't even know what happened, to be quite honest. I'm on my alt account right now because I guess I can't be asked. Hopefully everyone in chat here realizes that I'm live. Because it's trying to tell me that the live is at 3 o'clock, even though it's already happened. Oh. Is people still here? Oh, if I want to delete this live, I have to go into my new current account. Ah, your internet took a shit. Yeah, it did. Where were we last time? I think we were talking about It's a Wonderful Life, which is a movie you can watch for free if you have ad blocker. I mean, you can watch it with ads, but you can't. You can watch it for free on this one app called Plex, but you need ad. I would recommend getting an ad blocker if you want to watch it. It's a very good movie about suicide in Christmas. Alright, whatever. I don't even know what I was talking about besides that movie, but yeah, we should be fine to just play the game again. Hopefully other people know. Hopefully Cosmo's here. Ah, why is it doing this? Oh, my wires are fucked as well. Hold on a moment. Fuck off. Oh my god, why are my wires always tangled? I tried to get better when I was alive. I did all sorts of things. Didn't work out, I guess. I couldn't express myself well to people that asked for help. I actually never got help. I think I just kind of recovered on my own. I don't know if I ever actually got help. I never went to therapy. I think the only people who actually knew about my depression were my friends, and they really didn't do anything. They helped me with bullying, but I don't know if they never really helped me with my depression. I think they might have told the counts. They might have told the our like school mental health thing, but I think that's it, to be quite honest. I don't know. It's weird. Last thing I remember was feeling happy right before I was about to die. But I was around people when it finally happened. You were around people when you killed yourself. I wanted to die. If I wanted to die so badly, why did I make it so I could be saved? I feel like if I was going to kill myself, I would make it so I could be saved, because in reality I do want to be saved. I don't know. I'd be the type of person who would do it in front of people because I want people to know. I would want people to know if it happened. Another thing that interested me when I was depressed was that when I think I actually did tell my mum that I wanted to kill myself, but she called me selfish. Which, honestly, when I first heard it, God, my Wi-Fi's shit. I think, hold on, yeah, it is completely fine now. I think she called me selfish, and when I first heard it, it sounded so horrible. Anyway, what were you talking about? Depression. When I heard, yeah, so I at one point said that I wanted to kill myself to my mother, and she told me I was selfish for it, for thinking such a thing. And at first, I thought that was a horrible thing to say, because it honestly does. It probably could have come out a lot better on her part, but if I'm really thinking about it, it probably is something that would have been okay to. That would have been. I don't think you can say that to a depressed person, But I think it is selfish that I'm thinking about the fact that if I die, that I don't care about other people, because I like to think of myself as a very caring person. I love everyone who I come across, basically. Well, unless I have reason to hate them, such as Trump. Well, I don't know Trump, but if I have reason to hate someone, then I will hate them. If they vape, I don't like them. If they, okay, maybe that does lead to prejudices, but like, yeah, I just think people who vape just should stop, please. Please stop. People like Trump, I don't like them. People who bully, I don't like them. Because this world's already negative enough. You don't need to make it more negative, bro. You don't need to make it more horrible. How do I speak? Yeah, so she told me I was horrible, and when I first heard it, I thought it was horrible to say. Because why would you say that to someone who wants to kill themselves? But at the same time, I feel like I maybe was selfish for thinking that I wanted to end it all. Because I know there are people who care about me. There are people who know I will disappear. Even if I think that I don't matter. I know there are people who will miss me. I don't know if I had much of a big community back then. I definitely have one now. Well, I wouldn't say big, but like a decent community, I'd say. I've got my friends, I've got my family. I've just got, you know, people. Are you not so depressed now? I'm not depressed anymore. For some reason, one day in November, I kind of just stopped becoming depressed. I stopped having these feelings. And I did occasionally relapse, but only like through certain breakdowns. I occasionally had suicidal breakdowns in 2025, but I'm mostly fine. I think I had one pretty recently, but I am mostly just fine. I think one of the only things that really triggers me to have these like thoughts is like, have you heard of the album Everywhere at the End of Time by The Caretaker? It's basically an album about dementia. You've probably heard it. It's a 6-hour-long album that explores the 6 different stages of dementia. The first song in particular, It's Just a Burning Memory, is A1, It's Just a Burning Memory is a song that I've personally, out of all the songs in that album, that one triggers me the most. Because it's got a feeling, it's got this like nostalgic feeling that is very melancholic. And whenever I hear it, I just think about all that time I've been depressed for. Ah, yes, that one's a classic. Yeah, so basically, I heard Everywhere at the End of Time when I was 10 years old, and that is the first year I became depressed. I became depressed at 10. I became suicidal at 10. I became a lot of things. I became a fucked up person at 10 years old. I idealized insanity, I idealized suicide, I idealized a lot of things. I was a fucked up person. I'm okay now, but it's kind of crazy how fucked up I was. It's very morbid as it goes on. The nostalgia fading away and messed up. I think the nostalgic part is the worst. It's the worst part of that album. It's so hard. It hits so hard. You don't even understand. Like, for me at least, that song, that nostalgic feeling, it just reminds me of like, I don't know. I don't know. It just reminds me of like the futility of something. I don't know. I think being depressed is an experience that is horrible, but I think learning from that depression, it tries to hold on, but it just sounds off-sounding. Yeah. I think being depressed for me was an experience that was horrible, but I feel like I kind of needed it to learn about how, I don't know, something. I need to learn for some reason. But now I'm a fine person. I love life. I love everyone, really. Unless I'm given reason to not. I'm fine now. I occasionally have a mental breakdown. But beyond that, I'm pretty fine, honestly. I think ever since overcoming depression, my most recent mental break, my most like the worst I've felt since then has been when the councils come, because the council, I don't know, they're just being a problem. I was kind of worried about the prospects of the council coming and like ruining my life by taking me to an orphanage or something. I don't know, because our house is a little messy, I guess. I don't know if they'd ever do that, but because our mum actually does care about us, even if she is an interesting person. But it's great you're doing fine now. Yeah. I hope that no one ever suffers through it. On one hand, for me personally, although it was a terrible experience, I did learn a lot from it. I did learn a lot about life from it. Like, I was nihilistic, I was depressed, no, I said that twice. I was suicidal, I was, well, I was idealizing suicide, I had a lot of fetishes, and it fucked me over, but now I've learned, something. I don't know what I've learned properly. I guess to appreciate life, and to stop procrastinating. Those are two things that I learned, I guess. I don't know. I faded away pretty quickly, but I remember a blur of people rushing and panicking. Then I was gone. I can't take it back. I can't see their reflections or find comfort in seeing them move on. I have nothing else to do, to go, and nothing I can do. I'll probably sit here forever, I think, and I guess conjure up an imaginary visitor once in a while. It's peaceful, at least. People don't always have a good reason to die, right? What makes a valid reason for it? Is there ever enough suffering to justify it? Was my brain just broken? Was I just dealt an unlucky hand? Was I stupid? I guess it doesn't matter. They call it a permanent solution to a temporary problem, but in what way is it a solution? I'm not dead, I'm not healed. I'll never know if things could have gotten better. That's a horrible thing about depression, about suicide. You never know if you could have fixed that. You never actually know what will happen. Like, if I stay alive for a week extra, would I have overcome that depression? I would have no way of knowing, because I'm dead. There's nothing I could do now, I'm dead. Depression's a horrible thing. Suicide's a horrible thing. It's a horrible feeling. Just this feeling of just nothing matters, so what's even the point in living? This feeling of worthlessness, this feeling of would it even matter if I'm gone? Nothing fucking matters, bro. My life's horrible, so why would it get better? Maybe I just deserve this horrible life. Maybe I deserve to die. It's a horrible thing, man. It's something that I won't wish on anyone. Not even the worst people. It is such a horrible feeling. Huh, I guess I do regret it. Isn't that ironic? I only get to realise that after I'm underground. I understand why I was put here. Maybe until now, I hadn't accepted I was dead, that I'd never see them again, never get another chance to live. I never thought I could grieve myself. I made a decision I can't take back, and since I can't undo it, I guess I just have to let go. There's no use lamenting what's done. I'm not sure what happened to me, but I guess that's what it means to settle into acceptance. Oh yeah, we're back here, aren't we? You okay? I didn't think the underground would break underneath you like that. Sonny. It was only for a second. Did you maybe sprain your ankle? No. I would say that we could take a break, but this isn't really a place to be really pleasant to be in. Let's go. Right. Let's get out of here. Also, did you get the D9? Did you do the Easter egg? No, I don't know what Easter egg you're talking about, is the thing. Something about going a certain direction on the crosswalks. He hasn't, no. I don't know why the Easter egg is, to be quite honest. I think it's, like, up somewhere. Could you maybe point me to it? Step on grass, bottom left. Left bottom sidewalk. Get out of my way! Crosswalk, I meant. Get out of my way! What the fuck? Bottom left sidewalk. From here, step on grass. Hold on. Where am I now? Where's the grass? Then go up the crossing road. Finally, together forever. Nothing can come between us. Alright, mate. Oh, really? I have to go the long way around. Outside this house. Alright, I think I might know what you're talking about now. Step on grass and go up the road outside this house. Oh, what the hell? Stranger! Why? What the fuck? No! What the fuck? Wow, the cartoons were right. People really don't go flying when they hit my cards. You have to put them back together again. He'll even look at you. What if I leave him though and get the note? Oh, there's an invisible wall. Thank you. Please look away. Why is there a scene where the stranger gets run over by a car? It'd be even funny if it was a truck and then he get isekai'd. Wow, what a strange place, huh? If you're a meaner person, you would save this and bring it up when he mentions protecting you again. You're kind, so instead you'll just remember it forever. We should get moving. There's environmental dangers here. Right. Environmental dangers, like what? The atmosphere. How could you do this to me? I waited for you. Waited for you so long you didn't even look at me. Do you really hate me this much? Oh, do you really wish I was dead inside? Well, I'm not, and I won't forgive you for leaving me. I needed you and left me. I can't with the chub voice. You lied, you cared about me. You heal your stranger, my guy. And being my friend was all that I wanted. You just wanted to see me suffer, didn't you? I hate you. Oh, damn. Oh, he'll live, guys. He'll live. Guys, it's fine. He'll live. Why am I so useless? So I'm guessing every single character has a trait that... I'm guessing every single character in this game has a trait. Every single one of the main... Every single one of the playable characters has a trait that Basil does in this, I guess. Like... I don't know. I don't fucking know what this is trying to tell me. As you gaze around at melting days one last time, you feel inspired by a proud sense of slow, spiraling grief. Dream lamento, so. Is he gonna chase me? I think I need to get better at being creative. I'm already good at perfectly recreating memories, but coming up with fantasy places that are original is a little scary. What, you scared of copyright infringement? Oh yeah, let me just dream up... Oh yeah, I can't dream up Final Fantasy in my mind. I'm worried about my mind will wander when I'm imagining a place and something bad will show up. What enemies will be here, though? Ah! That scared me. Guys, it's fine. We can get through these enemies. This will help. Gives immunity to all debuffs and ailments for 3 turns to a friend. Reducing all foes attacks, heals all friends for 40%. Sure. Get fucked. Cactus. Look at her trying to get me. Oh, they tried at least. Holy bitrate though. The bitrate's gonna be fucked. Hearts of Iron 4. That one was interesting. Final door before we get to go down to the down area. Go, bitrate destroyer. Go, bitrate rangers. Good enough. Go, bitrate killers. That's the song, right? Something like that. It's getting cold and cold around here. Never enjoyed it. Never liked the snow either, really. I hope it doesn't replace the petals. I like this pink. Dreamer. Hi, greetings, salutations. Are you gonna give me something more than knowledge and secrets and whatever you're doing, mate? So the last one's here. Great. Holy eyes. I didn't need eyes anyway, who cares? What the fuck is going on? What is Plague Doctor doing over there? Shopkeep Bays was my favourite. True. I have to work harder to be fast. One day I'll be faster than any experiment. I have been studied for eons. Oh yeah, because everyone loves being studied. Yeah, I love being a test subject. Don't you? No matter how hard I study a subject, I'm unable to figure out a single thing about how he exists or functions. I don't even know if communication's possible. Are you referring about the Plague Doctor over there that's going at like 200 speed? His fast, frantic movements, although he appears trapped, can't help but feel like I'm mocked. I must come to understand this anomaly at any cost. Yeah, I'm very scared of Plague Knight. Who here would like to experiment on Plague Knight? I don't think anything in this menu is edible. Oh, stop complaining, mate. You skim through the menu and see a list of normal and edible options. Well, except it's all gluten-free. Oh, fuck off, bro. Why would it be gluten-free? I don't think anything's edible. I'm so fast. So awesome. I'm the best there is. There's no lousy green experiment. No lousy green experiment. Holy saturation room. Do not eat that. What is that? Does he think you're an idiot? Yeah, let me just eat random shit I found on the floor. Do not eat that. Plague Doctor NPC is an Easter egg of a very prevalent member from the community modding fog. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't know anything about Omori mod. I don't know like anything about the history of Omori mods and shit, so I don't actually know that, so that's cool. Rest in peace, though. He's no longer with us. Oh. Oh, okay. Rest in peace. I meant rest in peace, but yeah. I think me saying rest in peace came from Astral Spiff, to be quite honest. I've got accustomed to the snow. I feel like it follows me, regardless of where I end up. When I stay there too long, it feels like snow manifests. Maybe that's why the church with black space, the one that seals me away, is surrounded by snowy cliffs. So there's a snow motif of Basil, for some reason. My eyes, yeah. This is the holy saturation house. This is the holy fucking hell. It's so saturated house. Holy shit. My eyes. I'm actually used to it being like this, mate. Also, rip fog. What do you mean rip fog? Oh. Is he another guy who died or something? Something about the weather that seems to linger uncomfortably. The doors of all these places, when they disappear and lose colour. Do you feel it too? The cold? I wonder what it is. Soft, unique snowflakes. Isn't the snow supposed to be beautiful? Do you like the snow, Sonny? Same guy, don't worry about it. Oh. So, the Plague Doctor... Oh! Plague Doctor is fog. I missed dialogue because of you. The Plague Doctor is an Easter egg of a very prevalent Easter community member from the modding community, Fog. I think that was supposed to be like, colons? Yeah, colons. It was supposed to be like colons to say Fog, as in his name. Aubrey would make a snow fight. I meant, like, rest in peace. Yeah. I know, rest in peace, him. Would make a snowman before Kel, and Aubrey would start fighting with snowballs. Then Mario would make as many snow angels as possible, trying to make the prettiest, most perfect one. My Brian is fried, sorry, cause fried sauce gang. He would fret over her getting a cold, and then she'd drag him down to join her. Basil would ramble on about whatever new thing piques his interest. Basil is just autistic, isn't he? So he's like me. You'd always passionately listen, You'd always listen and making tiny sculptures as he spoke passionately. After a long fun day, Basil would make tasty cups of hot chocolate for everyone. He'd always put extra marshmallows in yours. You must have really loved it. You really did. God, this hurts my eyes actually now. I'm a Geometry Dash player and this hurts my eyes. How? How do you even accomplish that? Ah! Why will this little plant grow? How long will it stay a tiny sprout? Grow, grow! Oh, another bench. Sure. There's 2 benches in this area, guys. This one's unique. Your curiosity will not be satiated. I must read 10 books by midnight. Not that I have a way of telling time. So I must trust my instincts, read fast but not skim, and intake knowledge quickly. Book catches your eye and you pull it off the shelf. A skull fracture is a break in one or more of the 8 bones that form in the cranium portion of the skull, usually occurring as a result of blunt force trauma. If the force of the impact is excessive, the bone may fracture at or near the site of the impact and cause damage to the underlying structure within the skull, such as the membranes, blood vessels, and brain. Sonny, why is this the one you're interested in? Why are you interested in blunt about school blunt force trauma and shit. Is he just interested in concussions now? A concussion, also known as a mild traumatic brain injury. I guess he... Did Sonny suffer from concussion? No. Did he? I'm going crazy, bro. My brain has turned off today. A concussion, also known as a mild traumatic brain injury, is a head injury that temporarily affects the brain functioning. Symptoms may include headaches, dizziness, difficulty with breathing, concentration, sleep disturbances, mood changes, and a brief period of memory loss. Brief loss of consciousness, problems with balance, nausea, blurred vision, and mood changes. The regular person would make it a goal to read 1 book a day. Someone like me on another level would read 1 book an hour. I'm simply a genius. That's fucking mental though. Who would read a book a day, an hour? Can I read the book that you're in? There we go. The area's getting more or less a response with his eyes getting stabbed out. The possibilities, whoa. This area is more or less a response with his... what? You've fried my brain real quick. Like bruises and other tissues, cerebral contortion... Contussion? Contortion? No, that doesn't sound really... Contortion? Can be associated with multiple microhemorrhages. Bro, I have played Ace Attorney. I should know what this word is. Hemorrhages. Microhemorrhages. Or small leaks of blood vessels into blood tissue. Because fucking Grossberg always talks about his fucking hemorrhage. About getting a hemorrhage in his arse or whatever. My hemorrhage. I can't remember what he says, man. Basil stabbed Sonny's eyes. Brain damage. Sure. I mean, it is close to the brain, so yeah, I guess so. Or small leaks of blood vessels into brain tissues. Anxiety can cause a decline in mental function in the long term, and in the energy setting, may result in brain herniation? Brain herniation is a life-threatening condition in which parts of the brain are squeezed past parts of the skull. That's whack. Yay, more books to read about brain hemorrhages. That ain't a book, mate. Oh, we're in the Lost Library ripoff. Holy fuck. We're in the surreal Lost Library. The Lost Library, if it was surreal as fuck. I want to read that book. Ah! Who's interrupting my reading time? You're not even reading. Oh, a kid. Hello there, tiny small kid thing. As you can see, I'm very busy catching up on all my favourite stories. I've got romance, action, adventure, fantasy, mystery, historical, and of course, all fiction. Non-fiction's boring. I love reading. And I love imagining everything about the world I read about. What about 1984 by George Orwell? That's a good non-fiction book, because it's becoming a reality now, isn't it? George Orwell might as well not even be a fiction book. It might as well be non-fiction at that point. The people, the scenery, it's all way better than real life. I'm gonna stay in this giant library forever. Is this a reference to Sonny living his delusions? Or something? Something about, like, Sonny, like, because a lot of things in Headspace are from, like, fictional books, like Humphrey. Humphrey's a book. Captain Spaceboy is a merchandise franchise thing that had a show, I think. Same with Sweetheart, I think. She's got movies. Shut up. Fucking... Last Resort is a video game. Last Resort's a blackjack game. You know. You get the point. I'm gonna stay in this giant library forever. I've got so many books to read, and after every series, I spent a lot of time imagining myself in them. You're not beating the allegations. I spend a lot of time imagining myself in them. Isn't that what Sunny does in Headspace, guys? He imagines himself in Hungry Humphrey. He imagines himself in Captain Spaceboy's adventures in space. He imagines himself in whatever the fuck Orange Oasis is supposed to be. I actually don't know what Orange Oasis is. I'll figure it out eventually. I should probably look that up, actually. Because from my knowledge, I think every area in Headspace is some kind of, like, thing that Sunny has seen in real life in Faraway Town. I like to pace around and imagine all sorts of interesting plot lines. Escapism, yeah. Yeah, it's about Sunny using all of his fictional books as an escapism for Headspace. Headspace is his escapism. Would you rather have a PlayStation 5 or a pineapple? Would you have a hard bargain? Okay, but guys, think about this, If you're really smart, you get the PlayStation 5, you sell it, then you get loads of pineapple. Just saying, guys. I'm just saying. I like to pace around and imagine all sorts of interesting plot lines. Sometimes I even get crazy and do crossovers. Because Headspace is a crossover of different fictional novels, comics. Captain Spaceboy's a comic series. Hungry Humphrey's a book. They're in the same world. It's a crossover. In this economy? True, that is true though. One pineapple equals 2 PlayStation 5s at this point. It's getting ridiculous, guys. Just saying, guys. Sometimes I get crazy and do crossovers. It's most certainly talking about Headspace, right? Because, basically, I'm really busy with this and don't have the time to entertain people, including you! Balance? Don't get lost in fantasy. I don't care. I just want to think about this stuff forever. Then I don't have to think about anything else. I've read all these books already, and I'll do it again. Isn't it awesome? You should try it sometime. Nothing beats a good distraction when everything's falling apart around you. Guys. Headspace is a distraction for what Sunny did to Mari all those years ago on accident. You know, the good old push and shove. Headspace is a distraction from his life falling apart because of Mari's death. I'm from the UK. I am from the United Kingdom of Arab Emirates, close enough. I'm not from the UAE, no. Well, shit, never mind, our economy's shit now. I'm from the UK, I'm from England specifically, because the other three areas just don't exist. Wales doesn't exist, Scotland doesn't exist, Northern Ireland doesn't exist, and the other Ireland doesn't count because it's not in the UK. Because, what do they call them? That one terrorist group. The IRA? Yeah. Something like that, I can't remember. Yeah, so I'm from the UK. England, British. I'm British in specific. Got me a bottle of water. I'm from the north. Not too north. I think I'm around the middle. I am in Bradford specifically. I'll say that. That's all I'll say. So I'm kind of like near the centre of England, I think. Somewhere just a bit north than that. British. That one meme of the guy watching the SpongeBob video and the title is British. and then he like gets the water out of his mouth. It's like British, and then everyone edited it to be like racist, because of course they did. Why wouldn't they? Somewhere in the Southeast Asia, PS5 is expensive. It's like 500 here, I'm pretty sure. I think the PS5 in England is like £500. Maybe 600, I'm not sure. It's like $5.99 or $4.99, I can't remember. And the UK, I think the UK has the 5th strongest currency. Let me fact check that. I can fact check right now. Which is pretty good, actually. And it doesn't sound right, to be quite honest. Yes, Great British Pound is considered the 5th strongest currency, only beaten out by countries in the Middle East with their oil reserves, such as Kuwait and Bahrain and Oman and Jordan. I don't know what that is in your currency, but it's probably like 2,000, because the fucking exchange rates are crazy from every other country. Like, I'm pretty sure, hold on. £59 in America is $79. That's a 20 difference. Like, holy shit. Currency is so fucked everywhere. Oh yeah, and one pound in Kuwait. £1 in Kuwait. No, wait. 59. Let's go £1 in Kuwait, because that's a much more easier thing to go for. In Kuwaiti dinar is 0.41. That is over half of a difference. That is fucking ridiculous, guys. You have no clue. Wait, I'll actually convert it. One Kuwaiti dinar. What about Czech? I can check right now. One Kuwaiti dinar. One Kuwaiti dinar in a British pound is £2.43. One Great British Pound in Czech koruna, I guess. 28! Our currency is valued at 28 times more than your currency. What on earth, bro? That's horrible. The Great British Pound is 28 times stronger than your currency. That is fucking crazy. Oh my god. That's fucking horrible. Well, when I say it outright like that, it sounds pretty bad. And it is true that I ran out of new books a while ago. This place is kind of falling apart. I feel like I like these stories in the first place because they're about people. Fictional people that I can lose myself in. That's not bad. What do you mean 28 times difference, mate? It's a 28 times difference. You don't know how bad that is, man. How weak is your currency? Okay, how weak is Czech currency? Where is it valued? Generally considered it's a stable currency? What do you mean? Fuck you mean stable currency? It's 28 difference. On the ranking. What is the ranking? Okay, it's not considered a weak one. That's good at least. Strong. How strong is Czech currency? 14th strongest. The difference between 5th place and 14th is 28 times. That's crazy. That is fucked. Let's check. Actually, I want to check one Kuwaiti dinar in Czech. 67.88 Czech. Fuck me. The strongest currency in the world is 67.88 times more valuable than the Czech koruna. That's pretty bad, I think. That's gotta be bad, right? I pretend I'm with them because I'm scared of real people. Economy is stable. I mean, it is the 14th strongest currency, so fair enough. But, I don't know, it just feels like when I see 20, whatever difference it was, it seems pretty bad. But I've worn out all the plots. And daydreaming isn't working. It's strange, but after talking, I feel like my mind is clear enough to do nothing. That's funny. The moment I look up and realise I don't need to be here anymore. So what's with there's like a cold motif in this game. There's snow. Sonny constantly says he's cold. I'm guessing that was like Sonny got immersed in that or something. Hello. Ah, there you are. Was there something really interesting in that book? Got lost in it for a second. Yeah, it was about how the cranium is. It was a very interesting thing about cult. It was a very interesting. What do they call it again? Coronary report on the blunt force trauma that Sonny suffered during Basil's attack, I guess. No. I guess I won't bother looking at myself then. Fuck off, these big words. Nuno-sepalus. Oh, fuck. I actually forgot one of the longest words in the world. Pneumoscopic micro... Oh, fuck off. Whenever I see the word pneumo, I'm always like pneumo ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconosis! I did it! Oh my god. Pneumo ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconosis. That's a real word, by the way. I actually get it. An invented long word said to mean a lung disease caused by inhaling very fine ash and sand dust.
Pneumo-ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis.
Coniosis! Oh, fuck off. Coniosis. I'm gonna call it volcanoconosis. Pneumocephalus is the presence of air or gas within the cranial cavity. It is usually associated with a disruption of the skull after head and facial trauma. The most common symptoms include nausea, vomiting, headache, altered mental status, and convulsions? Convulsions. Good effort though? Yeah, I tried. I did pretty well there, I think. I personally think I did pretty well there, quite honest. Severe symptoms range from hemiparalysis to a coma. Coma? Sonny got a coma. Put the book back on the shelf. Sonny's in a comatose state, guys. Hello. Greetings. May not continue forward as you're not a twin. I mean, if you really think about it, me and a stranger, we're twins, aren't we? Hi, twin. This area behind the curtain is for twins only. See? We're professional twins. Professional twins. We're able to talk at the same time and predict what others thinking. Don't be jealous. Not everyone can be as blessed as us. Pneumo ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis. That's my favourite long word. It's probably one of the harder ones to pronounce. I kind of want to see what happens if I try to go to the twins now. $16. Today I talked to Basil and he misses our friends too. I wish their doors would just open already. Hold on. I'm starting to think they already did come into the neighborhood and got lost in one of their doors. Maybe they thought they were normal. I think we already did that one, actually. Today... this one's new. Today was the day I told everyone my plans and took Basil with me into all the spring doors. I wasn't going to give up on finding our friends, and we found Kel. He was in a giant weird park that was super colourful. He smiled so bright when we found him. He was so full of colour. I'm so happy Kel's here. White chocolate versus dark chocolate is what you're trying to ask me? White chocolate, bro. Don't even try to tell me dark chocolate's even comparable to white. Milk chocolate, however. Milk chocolate's way harder to compare. Milk chocolate and white chocolate are like the two best flavours. Don't even lie, guys. I want to see what happens if I try to go to where the twins are. Yeah, no, I had to fight. I'm gonna have to fight them out now. I don't think he understood. No, I didn't. I really didn't. I don't know if you were asking me which one's better, or if you were asking me if you were just saying the phrase white chocolate and dark chocolate. Is it like a black and white kind of thing or something? I don't know what you're trying to tell me, honestly. You see, I have a tendency to like zone out during conversation when I'm talking. So I think you were telling me something. Oh, okay, I guess we're fighting her now as well. I was gonna run away from her and juke her, but sure, this works too. Could you clarify maybe? That would be cool. I'd like to clarify. Yeah, forget it. Okay. What? I didn't even take damage. What the hell? No. No. Okay, great. Well, I guess we'll never find out what's behind the curtains. Basil. Seems like you cleared out all the doors. Now what? Oh, no, you didn't, silly. There's still one house you missed. Past the keep out signs. Well, it could be one house, but there's also an alcove down there you want to check out. Alcove? Yes, a spring alcove. I'm asleep. Good luck with your stuff. Alright, bye. Let's see how long I've actually been live. I know there's the 5... So it's been about 6.5 hours, I want to say. Because we ended the live, obviously, because the fucking stream crashed. But, you know. Good night. Yep, it's the spring alcove. Always been there, I guess. Never explored it. It's too spooky to go deeper into the trees. I always stayed out in the open areas. Like a responsible, clever boy. Okay. Are there more houses in there? With pages to collect? Maybe, I'm not sure actually. It's strange, I pride myself on being the best shopkeeper around, knowing everything there is to know about the neighbourhood. This feels more like a dream I might have gotten a bit spontaneous. I know it exists. That's about it. That means that it's in a new edition. I mean, everywhere here is always changing with the times. Your mind. So I'm sure there's definitely something important in there, or it's another mess for you to deal with. Either way, it's exciting, right? Just one more short adventure. In the meantime, I'll set my shop in summer. What the? You can make an expression like that? It's pretty offensive. Yeah, stranger, that's offensive. What? It's a fair observation. I thought you could only smile. Fuck, that's a bit rude, mate. As resident shopkeeper, it's important for me to know what's going on here. That's why I want to ask. If you're really going to come back. It's not like he has much of a choice. There's so much we have to get to discover. And not just the memory pages, but an important key as well. As much as I like Sunny to be freed as soon as possible, that's not in the cards right now. There's too much left unfinished. Lingering feelings you don't remember. Memories to unravel. Confronting the past is a responsibility. No matter what, you have to continue forward and face the music. You know, it's really funny. All this time I waited for my best friend to find me, and I'm the happiest I've ever been because of it. I was so excited to help you in your journey. But I never forgot, you know. That's all I am. That all I am is a lost lamb. For some reason, I feel like I'm never going to see you again. And there's nothing I can do to stop it anymore. Not here, not this time. That's funny, right? To reunite only then to separate again. What nonsense you spite in this town. Look, if you're going to set up shop, go ahead and get a head start. I might finally find the gate key in that spring alcove, and it'd be nice to find some hints on how to explore the new area. Ah, you finally warming up to me? No way. You still creep me out. Like, a lot. You're funny, we're in the same boat, you know. But you're right, I should start preparing for you guys to enter the next section, like a good best friend. I have to sort something out for like just a minute or so. So be right back, I guess. Hold on. Let me just put a timer on for like 20-ish minutes, 30-ish minutes maybe. Okay. Alright, we're back. Yeah, so I have... Oh my god, bro. So I have college, right? You know what that means, guys? We're probably going to end stream early. I have to have a bath in about 20-ish minutes. I'll move myself back a little so I can do hand gestures easier. But yeah, that's better. Yeah, so I've got I have a bath in like 20-ish minutes. And I've got to get ready for college tomorrow. How thrilling. So we're probably going to end stream early because of that. Yeah. I'll end stream once I get a bath. Don't you think I'm so brave and helpful? Aren't I so kind and thoughtful, Dreamer? Yes. I'll miss you a lot. Will you miss me too? Actually, I'll have to. I know the answer's yes. Stay safe. Of course. Don't worry, I've hopped these gates before. It's totally safe. I hope you can join me soon. Basil just casually hopping over gates. Like he's a delinquent. Toodaloo. You know, you could go through the trees, you know. Wow, this is like a 6-meter jump or some shit there. Bro just did a 6-meter jump. Bro's a professional athlete. Bye. There's no way a human can do that, mate. How? You know what? I'm not even going to question it. We should head down and see if he's being honest with that alcove. Of course, we could take a quick break before the final scratch. Really been through a lot together, haven't we? I think it's alright if we take a moment to catch our breath. Take my breath away. Nice to sit on the bench before you keep exploring. Still, what shopkeep says lingers in your mind. Even though it's your responsibility to see this through, even with the memory book being unfinished, you wish you'd never have to come back here. Is that selfish? You're just so tired. Yeah, you look really exhausted. We could definitely do a rest before continuing. You should just sit down for a moment. Alright, fuck you, I guess. We've come a long way, haven't we? I mean, we've been for a few dollars, that's about it, really. It's pretty cool you're taking all this head on despite not being used to black space like me. I mean, Omori's been to black space. I mean, a lot of places were pretty light-hearted, but the shift every time you retrieved a lost page is so scary, right? It was definitely unpleasant. We made it this far though, haven't we? I know circumstances aren't great, but I'm still happy I got to explore you. Although we haven't found my keys soon, I'm sure we will soon. I want to help you, Sonny. I want to be more useful to you. I've been more of a failure than I like to admit. This body is flimsy and I've left you prone to danger more than once. I will let you get hurt. But despite that, you still chose to spend some time with me. Well, I didn't really have much of a choice, did I? Even though I'm incompetent, incomplete, and not fully myself. Well, he is kind of incompetent though. And even though I must have disappointed you many times, you still let me stay by your side. By your side? Oh my god. You talk to me, listen to me. That's why we're the best friends. That's why I know we're best friends. Even through the tough times, we can stick together. Don't you think? He didn't protect you like he said he would, but he also didn't give you all the answers you need. He hasn't been found. He's still in danger. You don't dislike him and you feel much closer after travelling together. Still, he's not Basil, no matter how much he acts like him. Your real best friend's waiting for you to wake up. All of your friends are. Now you've gotten to be with them again. Missing them hurts so much. Anyway, we should probably get going. Soon if I'm Mickey the better. And your pages too. Right, you can't waste any more time. You continue. Looks like the road splits here. Over there seems to be a suspiciously secluded house. And down south is a spring alcove. No, down south is London. What do you want to do first? Check out that house over by the water or the mysterious alcove? Following logic, you decide to choose the path closest to your pointing. Smart choice. If it ends up being nothing, we continue our way. We go to the spring alcove. Okay then. I'm going to enter at the mirror, but sure. Place feels familiar. A sense of nostalgia resonates in your soul and inspires a new melody. Dream learnt bravura and cadenza. Cadenza? Sure. Ah, so it's more houses. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. Well, that's more pages for you to collect, yeah? What is it? Is there something wrong? How can you explain it? There are strange... Dun 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 dun. Bo do 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 do. I caught a leitmotif. I caught a leitmotif. I heard part of one of the Faraway Town songs, the daytime theme. There is a strange feeling as the other doors explored, but it's different. Something's off about this entire place. That sense of connection you feel to the pages solidified through collecting so many. So now you know very well how this should go. Instead of the usual pull, there's a pinch of repulsion in your chest. This place is chilly. The houses feel more out of place than before. Well, yeah, you don't really see houses in this kind of place, do you? Don't worry, Sonny. We got the process down. This will be a breeze. As long as it's another, like, that intense rainy place. Look, there's another picnic for us to relax at. We'll be fine. This is the only way to find out, huh? Can shake that tired, cold feeling. How much longer will you wait until you wake up? Condenser. Can it work the other way around? So wait to let your friends know that you're okay. The longer you stay here, the more you wonder how long you've been asleep. Can we go to the red one, please? Yeah, we can. Oh my. Okay. Yeah, who's this? Random kid? Looks like I'm not offering the good stuff for nothing. I'm gonna make a trade, you got nothing, something nice. Something lame like clams. I need cold hard cash. Something else of interest. Not sure what to offer. You're another resident can give you a hint. Don't forget to brush your teeth 2 times a day. If you don't, they'll all fall out. Oh no! Oh no! Do you have any opioids? I have headache. Get out of my way, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Gently pat the tooth. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, back here. How pleasant. I ran over there. My very good friend is paranoid. He thinks everyone's secretly out to get him. That's not the way to live. How cold. How could he have so little faith in others? I mean, I'm out to get him, but that can't be true for everyone. God, I hate that guy up there. You know, the one, he's shady guy, fuck guy, plotting evil things. I was wondering about some kind of key ingredient. Just stay away from him. Wait a minute. Wasn't there a key ingredient earlier in the game? And I missed it. This place is, well, it's not pleasant. But it's also not the worst. After all the chaos we experienced, this isn't so bad. A little gross, sure, but nothing that gives me a headache. Sonny? Are you okay? Is it grossing you out, maybe? Promise the water isn't blood. That would have much different consistency. You're probably tired. My apologies. We could sit in silence together and rest. How do you even begin to explain the feelings in your chest? Stranger knows. No, he doesn't. Not really. He knows Basil hurt you. But only because of how you reacted to she is. What Stranger said to you when you first reunited in that Wilton Mellow. He warned you that something was keeping you here. That you have lingering attachments or even left a piece of your mind here. A deep desire in your soul. A journey you must complete. Past you have to confront. You've done this before, and you have to do it again. If a dreamer's soul is in danger, they should wake up regardless of they're in a dream world or not. Fortunately, you seem unable to wake up on your own now. If that is the case, you must mean you have some lingering attachments you must resolve. That's what Stranger said. That's what you continue to believe. That something is to blame. Well, that's not true, is it? You know who something is. You're not that dense. Omori followed you around in headspace pretty diligently. Now, what you know about this place, he obviously had ulterior motives despite his innocent face. Whatever he is, and the mystery of how he became his own autonomous figure, don't partially matter, because he's not the one keeping you here. This entire time, the thing that's been trapping you is Stranger? It's not some lingering attachment to things you can't remember. You long resolved yourself to let go of escapism. When you fought Omori, when he was that part of you that wanted to protect you from through death, escape, and repression, you hugged and accepted him. That shadow of yourself. But maybe there were lingering feelings, lingering doubts and worries, but now you've resolved those as well. You vowed to live no matter what happens next. You will never give up this life. It's so much easier to think something fantastical is keeping you here, outside your control, a final boss at the end of a long, exciting and arduous journey. You are out of control, that much is true. But it's not because of the dream world. The dream world has nothing to do with anything. It's simply where you're going instead of waiting for something to happen. The truth is, your body is dying. It can't hold your soul. You're in a coma. The entire time you've been waiting until your body was well enough to wake up and hold you again. And it's unknown how long you'll have to wait. You can't do anything but pray that the body you've neglected for years will pull through and survive. Wish I could read your mind. Maybe then I'd be able to tell you what you need to hear right now. I'm fine. Are you sure? Yeah. Alright. I trust you, Sonny. It's not a lie. It kinda has to be the truth. You can't do anything about your circumstances, so all you can do right now is look forward. 3 minutes. Oh, Peter Thiel, piss off. A heartfelt flower blooms in a stranger's mind. Stranger learned. Like Horace? These words, bro. Stop with these big words. Oh, that's where we need to go. Well. I take it there's nothing else I can do here then. You found her. Wait, that's not a lost page. What is it? What's the matter? That's not one of your pages, is it? That explains why the doors felt different this time around, at least. Imagine it'll still drain the energy of this place, but I'm not sure what that'll hold. I would offer to check it in your steed, but something about it is disturbing me. You feel it too? Yeah. I feel like it's important regardless. Considering Stranger is unsettled, it's best to uncover this mystery as soon as possible. You look at the mysterious page. Bro, what is... Understanding does not heal an open wound. Is this fucking DDLC or some shit? And so I bleed. I bleed until nothing is left of me. But the petals from my garden, they're red. Raw and painful, and everything I've ever wanted. Wherever I go, every pain I've endured follows. Blood on another, make it ours. If I want you hurt, slice you open, see life flow freely. Will you watch? We're watching you heal me? Teach me? We're watching you heal, teach me. Can I become beautiful like you? Can I bloom like you do? My fingers trace along a blade. Please, end me. Yuri! Yuri DDLC. Found a key piece. Wait a minute. Is that... It is! It's part of my key! The key to free my body, the real stranger from behind the door in the black space. Finally, we're making actual progress. Seems like the pages are waiting your touch to transform. What was on it? Was it a secret? Helpful information? It was a poem, bro. A poem. A poem? Really? That's bizarre. Was it related to black space at least? Bro's really attached to black space. Was it about black space? Was it about black space? Please, 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 please. Was it about black space? I have a good measurement of time, actually. What the hell? I managed to guess how long it took for those 20 minutes to pass. I'm going to check on my bath. Okay, it is nearly done. The bath is nearly done. That means that I am going to end stream after this encounter. I'm going to end stream after exiting this area. The keeper is supposed to take in such a form for a reason. Perhaps to hide from... whatever. A disguise? Something like that. I can't remember what he said. What's that expression for? Are you alright? Did the page transform, draining your energy? In any case, you're ready to leave. You place the key piece in your pocket. Right, we should get going. Clicking that paw made the place start to decay. It might be because it's related to your care memory. That's so. I think that music implies that there's nothing left to get me. Oh. Sure. Well, I guess that means it's the end, guys. I think my bath is pretty much finished, honestly. I'll just let it feel a little more, maybe. I hope it's not burning warm. I did decrease the temperature on it, so it shouldn't be that bad. You are hungry. A watermelon a day keeps something away, I don't know. You feel better. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're so tired. All you can do now is continue. Ah, how mysterious. Looks like our adventure is expanding outside these houses. Perhaps additional forms or doors are defaulting to your desire to complete your book. Or maybe it's... Nice thing about strangers is eagerness to help and give answers. The problem is, a lot of the time he is as close as you are. It's still undoing I makes up a bunch of complicated theories anyway. It's a dream world. It's gonna be random. You're exploring it regardless of the why. So really it doesn't matter. Wait, for some reason I can't... You're still waiting for something to happen? If you are, why do you wait with me? It's okay to take a risk sometimes. What you're facing now will be unpleasant. Or now, depending on what your mind's at. Doesn't matter to me. I'm just happy to see you one last time. Me will. The nurses started nagging at me for hanging around too much, which is totally unfair. I've been very polite and good. Plus, if they didn't want people to stick around, they shouldn't have put this cozy seat by your bed. Anyway, I just want to know that I can't leave you alone for a second if I can help it. When you wake up, I want to be right there waiting. Maybe this time I can stop you from pushing yourself and wandering around. Is that Kel? Everyone's visiting, you know, a lot. Sometimes my mom will drop me off here for the day. I promise to spend as much time as you before you move, so I'm doing responsible best friend duties. But Aubrey's kind of mad at me because she keeps thinking I'm only doing this to keep Basil from visiting. Which is totally not true, by the way. I would have been visiting every day, even if it wasn't gatekeeping. Well, I guess you gotta wake up and scold me for not being understanding, even though Basil hasn't explained anything at all. Sorry, don't worry about it. Once you wake up, you can get this all situated. Everyone can talk and work through this hard stuff. I'll get over it, I really will. I know that what you want more than anything is for us to be together again, and that's what I want too. I want you to be able to visit faraway town without worrying. So wake up soon, Sonny. I'll be right with you when you do. Hold on, let me check on my bath. I will come back because I want to finish this part, but I got to check on my bath. Alright, yeah, it's done. The bath's done. Alright, yeah. Despite everything that's happened, I still think about that day. You dove into the water despite not knowing how to swim. If Hero wasn't there to save you and Basil, I guess in the end you both would have gone to hospital anyway. I guess in the end you both ended up in the hospital anyway. Basil feels really horrible, by the way. He's crying like all the time. I'm trying to be more mature and stuff, and Hero's helping me with that. He says he's going to be better, and I trust him, since he knows medical things. It's funny. Hero's a positive one and Kel's all angry, even if he pretends he's not. I just don't want to be so angry anymore. Seeing you like this, should I be happy it's not my fault? Because I don't feel happy at all. It's starting to get kind of scary. Sonny, can't you just wake up already? I really did miss you all this time. You'll wake up soon. You will. You're strong and tough. You'll wake up soon. You have to. You're just resting. I waited 4 years so I can wait a little longer. Where's Hero? Who is here? Hey baby, it's Mummy. Today I bought one of your favourite child stories to read. That Hero told me that a lot of coma patients can hear what's around them. I'm not sure if he's just saying that to make me feel better, but all the other friends have been coming to keep me company too. Which is good, because I'm struggling a little. Everything's a little overwhelming right now. But that's not for my little boy to worry about. Maybe I'll even sing a little lullaby like I did when you were very little. Mary and I often sung together with you. For you. Do you remember? She always loved music, and maybe that's why you became interested as well. I try not to let what happened later affect our beautiful memories. I know the day you broke your violin. I know you didn't do it to hurt Mari. You were overwhelmed. That cruel man pinned the blame on you. Like one could cause it to become so sad that she would. Oh, what am I talking about besides you? Ignore that. Ignore all that. All you need to think about is how much I need you to wake up. How much your big sister would have wanted you to wake up. You're all I have left, Sonny. Let me start reading this for you. It's really always suited you so well, my precious son. Once there was a tree, she loved the little boy. Every day the boy would come, he would gather her the leaves. Hero. I think this is Hero. You know, I've been thinking, that book you and Kel got me, it's got some good recipes in it. I would have the time to cook my studies, and I guess part of me, it was hard to imagine cooking without her being around to taste it. But I doubt that's what she would have wanted. It's not like she's the only one who ate my food. All of you loved it. It made me really happy when I saw everyone's smiling faces because of the food I made. So make sure you wake up soon, because the next time you do, be sure to make some cookies for you. that when you're discharged and recovered, I'll make the finest steak you ever had. All you have to do is rest up, okay, Sonny? I really should have checked up on everyone sooner. You ready to go inside? Yeah, I am. Whoa. Can I go in the back garden? Take that as a no then. Hello, Dreamer. I can't say I was expecting to see you, especially not so soon. I am not the one you meant to meet first, though I suppose everything has already fallen out of place. I wonder, did you do it on purpose? Is it your will that's breaking this world apart faster than you can explore it? Maybe that initial investment and curiosity, that desire to uncover the past of this place, this dream world, maybe it's all withered away apart into apathy. No, don't worry. I cannot blame you. I understand this world. Could never replace your own. That's my role after all. I know you're the best out of all of us all. The saint is a follower by nature, her goal merely to intercede for your sake. I, the prophet, am here to receive messages and communicate them to you, providing guidance, and foretelling possible futures. And lately the apostle, he was a witness, the final one you encounter. It matters not now. The story I once saw has shattered into pieces, and now I see no future where this dream world isn't reconstructed into a new message, or surrendered back to the great void. Dreamer, may I still ask you to have mercy to these lost souls? Ah, that's right, you haven't remembered. You don't understand this world, or those within. But does it matter now if I explain it to you? If you do, will you spare us? Can any of us change our mind? Do my words mean anything at all to you, Dreamer? If I tell you the mysteries of the world of beyond, will you have a change of heart? Do you want to listen, overwhelming as it may be? And then, while you're here, stalling your next adventure, allow me to inform you of everything you've forgotten and the true nature of dream worlds. I kind of want to hurry this up because I want to get the bath, but oh well. This dream world you created is one you manifested by waiting for something to happen. Those who shut themselves away and reach the third level of dreaming manifest waiting rooms, a sanctuary constructed by the subconscious mind, an unchanging place. They return to when they are sleeping. With enough desire to escape beyond that, one can connect with the collective unconsciousness. Persona 5 reference be like, from there, depending on the dreamer, they'll instinctively choose one of two actions. They will either choose to wander the hall of doors that connects every human desire, dreams, escaping other dreamscapes to their heart's content, or they manifest the dream world by sectioning off a part of their collective unconsciousness as their own. These worlds get sent out into the great void by dream guardians, all in an effort to prevent the other dreamers' doors from becoming bound to the forming dream world. But as you can imagine, they aren't always fast enough. Dream guardians often sacrifice their security in the hall of doors to push forming dream worlds into the void. Your dream world took 3. And these guardians were once human like you. They were dreamers too. This was where my plea begins. When humans die while dreaming, they are forever stuck in the collective unconsciousness. They become lost souls, stuck eternally in this infinite space. At this point, their fate is to either eternally explore dreamscapes like level 4 dreamers, become dream guardians who protect the hall of doors. Their main priority is staying sane, keeping that sense of self and sentience, a connection to humanity. Because if you forget yourself, you become the lost. In time, everyone becomes lost. Their soul loses form. Even if some manage to retain their sense of self for even thousands of years, most fall victim to this fate. They also wander into the dreamscapes of other humans, but they are chased out by dream guardians due to their erratic behaviour. The lost are banished into the great void if unable to be safely destroyed. It's a horrible fate. But there is hope, one saving grace, a second chance at a true afterlife. Dream worlds which are sent far into the void. As they are pushed out, they often catch not only curious souls but also many of the lost, scattered in nothingness. Dreamer, not every resident in your dream world contains a soul. Most are conjured by your imagination. Plentiful bodies about create your by your passion. But those who became three-dimensional and complex over time, those who spoke of things outside your dreams, and those who now linger when locations decay into nothing, they are lost souls. And with you, dreamer, most of them are the lost due to how large your dream world became and how far it had to be pushed out. And you knew this deep down when you entered the lost here, didn't you? Because you were afraid of this eternal fate you could not recall. And they rush at you, not only trying to keep you here, to preserve this heaven you've made for them, when eternal nothing in the great void is an alternative, but in hope that you'll finally destroy them, putting their souls to rest for good. They aren't like lost souls who gently pass on through a living dreamer's comfort. When a dreamer no longer needs a dream world, it disappears, and the taken energy is given back to the collective unconsciousness. Erasure is not death for lost souls, sentient otherwise. The dreamer did not create them. A dreamer must internally free the souls before moving on. That is mercy. That is my plea. Before everything becomes nothing. Please, find a way to free all of us first. Just as you crave so deeply, desperately, so do we. Even I could not foresee a dedicated dreamer like you, choosing uncertain reality over a guaranteed personalised heaven. And so I beg of you to destroy your dream world of infinality. Put everything to rest for good. That's all I have to say, dreamer. It is your choice now what to do. Telling you all this information I've gathered was the last thing I've been waiting to do. Now it's my turn. Thank you for listening, dreamer. Bye! There's nothing to do but continue. Continue where? I guess I leave. Yeah. I'm lost. Why does the game want me to go? Can I just leave already, please? I'm tired. I want a bath. Then where do I go? Maybe the TV? I don't know what it wants me to do, bro. I'm lost, bro. She's here for you still. Your thoughts reach out as your hand does and... Oh, okay, we found it. There you are. I'm starting to get worried. You okay? You don't seem hurt. As you asserted in the past, you're not exactly helpless. You've gotten pretty good at brushing off the weird events of this place too. But now, watching him fussing over you. I'm okay. That's a relief. Must have been something special behind that door only you could see. I think this has happened before, but I'm uncertain. This is Dreamworld after all. Some things will simply be unpredictable or abstract. He's aware of that aspect. Regardless, if another odd door appears, I'll stand guard here while you check the other side. Speaking of, what did you find? Is it hard to explain? Hard. Was it helpful at least? You nod. And it was worth my endeavour. Alright. I can finally go now. Alright, that's it, everyone. I know that it only looks like I've been streaming for 2 hours, but I did stream for another 5.5, so